Hey guys, so I started working on this skull drawing in Procreate, and I'm definitely not happy about the line work at the moment, but I feel like I'm getting the hang of it and slightly, slowly getting used to the working in Procreate. So I think I'm gonna just try to redraw everything from scratch on top of my existing illustration, and hopefully this will be better, and I'll actually make it into a t-shirt eventually. So I'll start doing that and talk to you soon. Alright, so this is already much better, and I think this can actually work and be the second illustration for my new brand, which is called Carb Club. And if you missed the first video, you can check it out, previous video, and hopefully this will be the second video if things will actually work out, but I'm feeling pretty good about this. So for this design I was actually thinking to do something about cheat days, and either have the title the design say 0 cheat days, or something to keep you motivated not to eat and not to cheat with a lot of sugars, or maybe I'll do something with just cheat day, and maybe this can be your shirt, and that is specifically made for whenever you want to have a cheat day, so you just wear it and you know that this is your day to eat whatever you want. So I thought both options can be pretty nice, and that's why I have the skull, and I'm thinking to have the skull combined with some like sugar elements, like sugary food, junk food, something like that. So that's like the main idea here, and I still need to figure out a lot of things on the way, so I'm just gonna keep on working and talk to you soon. Okay, so this is starting to get interesting, and the composition definitely sucks still, but I'm getting somewhere. And I should probably mention I moved the drawing to Photoshop because I started in Procreate, but now I just wanted to start working faster and be more comfortable, so I moved it into Photoshop. And I'm pretty happy with the drawing of the skull after I redraw it the second time, but yeah, I'm still like not super happy about it. I still feel like I can actually redraw it again, or just try to fix some of the parts, especially the eyes and the top part of the head. So I'm gonna try and do that in Photoshop now, and hopefully this will be it for the skull and I can move on to other things. So anyway, let's do that, and I'll talk to you later. Awesome, this is already much better, and I'm finally, I think this is it. I think I'm happy with my skull, and it's time to move on and add my type, the text that I'm hoping to combine and find like an interesting composition for the whole thing. So yeah, let's go.
Waves to the rebel lines, from the tattered bridges to expensive dishes. Now we eating ends with these new beginnings. Yet to sign a major for the bankroll, but thank the Lord that it dies a penitentiary. Night sky, but my inside is empty. Mighty flashy with a bird's eye. Scribble gems to get my pockets lined till I get arthritis. Switch my heart is icy, walking past the bouncer like I knew somebody. Acrylics hella cloudy, the poison ivy. Went from like a stronger with a co-sign me. I don't even like me. No, I'm staring in the mirror, indifferent. Who is this nigga? He claimed me the realest, the shy, but timid. The riddles were fingers, they simple-minded. Find a road to top, I'm taking it. From the ground, now we paving it. Hella boastful when I'm ventilating. Too much on my place, then they take a shit, yeah. New sounds, I make a facelift. I'm in a new town, I make the wave split. New talent, we accruing down. That's why I run the game until my shoe is calloused. On a loose gravel, keep the flame lit. I relay the message, nobody better. I'm bringing them careless, I want it forever, but I'm with whatever. Cause these days, I've been doing things my way. I can't hide away, it make me feel this all on my face. Bitch, I got it made. Yeah, things been going my way. So negative, how they envy how I edit it. Live my life just like it's precious. Just give me the mic and light it under lights. I put a knife and pressure, they fabricate it. Yeah, I been as quick to set them straight. Yeah, nigga next to detonate. California on the birth certificate. How we claim that they ain't seen the wave. How we painted on the level up.
Okay, so this was pretty interesting, and I think I have some fun options here. So these, well, I'm not too happy with these. These are probably the least favorites of mine. I mean, the first one, the pink one, is slightly too wide, and I feel like I want my design to be slightly more vertical, and I don't know, it just doesn't feel like the text really sits in a good position, and I feel like I need to move on from this composition, even though this was like the first one I was hoping to nail. But yeah, not too happy about it. And the second one, I mean, it's pretty cool. I like how the text sits within the skull, but then I think all the candy that I'm gonna try and draw later on, all the candy is gonna be hidden like too much under the text, and it's not gonna be easy to understand what's going on. So I think, again, not the best option in terms of the composition. Then we have these two options, which are pretty interesting. I like the tension between the text and the skull, but I think because it's going to be on the back of a t-shirt, I want the design to be slightly more balanced and symmetrical, and these just don't work that good. It just, you know, the text goes too much to the side, and then there's nothing on top of it in the first one, and there's nothing below the second one, and this empty space kind of sucks. So again, like, not super happy with this one. And then I have these two, which are much better, I think. The composition is just more symmetrical. This is, I guess, what I was aiming for, and it feels very vertical and tall, and would sit perfectly on a t-shirt. So these two are pretty nice. The one with the text on the side is slightly annoying to read, so I'm not sure about it. And then the cheat day broken into two words. Yeah, pretty good. I like it. And then eventually, I think this one is just slightly more simple and clean, and, you know, sits well with the composition. Everything is balanced, and it's a very vertical and tall composition. And cheat day, that's it. Just a cheat day, and you can wear it on your cheat days and eat whatever you want during that day. So I think it's a good time for me to move on and use this composition and actually add the sugary elements. And I was hoping to do more like more complex foods, like different foods, maybe a few different, like, I don't know, ice cream and cakes and stuff, but I'm definitely running out of time, and I really want to finish this design today, so I'm just gonna do a bunch of donuts and hopefully this will work. So yeah, let's go. Okay, so this is it. This is the final design and illustration, and I decided to change the way I cut the skull in the middle into something slightly different and work with these glitches and then show the donuts under the skull, under the glitches basically. So I think this composition is just slightly more interesting and fun, and glitches are also a mistake made by a computer. And I like the idea that a cheat day is some sort of a mistake that you can't really avoid, even if you are like super motivated and you really want to eat healthy all the time. From time to time, you know, we're humans, and even computers make mistakes sometimes and break down sometimes, and I think it's totally normal. And I guess it just connects nicely with the idea of this illustration. So glitches, yeah, I like glitches. Alright guys, that's it for today. Let me know in the comments if you have like cool ideas for new t-shirts I can make for the shop, and feel free to support the channel and support this series by buying new t-shirts from the shop in case you need one. And that's it. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.